No matter how your person acts on the surface, deep down they are still keeping close tabs on you. Even if they try to appear distant, indifferent, or busy with their own life, the truth is that their heart remains tied to yours. They still feel the same strong sense of attraction and love that they once did. In fact, those feelings have only deepened with time. There is a lingering emotional bond between you both that they can neither escape nor deny. Behind their calm or detached demeanor lies an ocean of emotion, filled with longing, regret, and sadness. At this moment, your person's life is not as bright or fulfilling as it may seem from the outside. They are surrounded by emotional turmoil, crying, loneliness, and a deep ache that stems from missing you. Both of you are feeling each other's absence profoundly. There's a mutual sense of loss, an invisible thread connecting your hearts even when you try to move forward separately. The pain you both feel is not just emotional but also energetic. It's as if you can sense each other's thoughts and moods, even without words or contact. You might have moments during the day when your heart suddenly feels heavy, or when a wave of sadness hits you for no clear reason. That's because you're both still energetically connected, missing and craving each other's presence. Despite this emotional pull, you have managed to find some balance in your own energy. Over time, you've learned to heal, to center yourself, and to focus on your personal growth. Perhaps in the last few days, you've even felt lighter and more at peace, maybe even genuinely happy. You've started to feel that you can breathe again, that life can be fulfilling even without depending on someone else's presence. You're no longer feeling trapped in obsessive thoughts about them, nor are you consumed by the pain of separation. You've accepted what happened, learned your lessons, and begun to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. But while you have found a sense of balance, your person hasn't reached that place yet. They are in a state of deep worry and panic. They can sense that your energy has shifted, that you are no longer chasing or waiting, and that realization scares them. The thought of losing you for good is terrifying to them. They are beginning to realize that you are not just another connection or a fleeting love, you are their safe place, their home, the person who truly saw and accepted them for who they were. Without you, everything feels unstable and incomplete. That's why they've started to take a closer look at their own life and the choices that led to this separation. Your person is now in the process of cleaning up their life. They are trying to make sense of their mistakes and remove the things, habits, or people that no longer serve them. This inner transformation isn't easy for them, it's forcing them to confront uncomfortable truths about themselves. But they are motivated by one powerful realization: they don't want to live without you. They want to make things right, to reconcile, and to prove that they've changed. For them, you represent comfort, safety, and unconditional love. You are the person who felt like home, and they are finally understanding that no one else can replace that. Your absence has become their greatest teacher. At first, they didn't believe you would truly walk away. They assumed you would always be there, forgiving their mistakes and waiting patiently. Because of that assumption, they kept repeating the same behaviors, not realizing that they were slowly pushing you away. Now, the silence between you echoes louder than any words ever could. They are finally seeing the consequences of their actions. Each day without you feels heavier, and their heart grows fonder, more desperate, and more aware of what they've lost. Your person is currently experiencing immense emotional distress. They are stressed out, anxious, and even depressed. They spend sleepless nights replaying memories, conversations, and moments with you, wondering where things went wrong and how they could have done better. Their mind keeps circling back to the same thought, that they had something real and let it slip away. The guilt and sadness are consuming them, and though they try to distract themselves, nothing seems to ease the ache inside. In their heart, they are trying to manifest communication with you. They may be thinking about sending a message, reaching out, or even showing up in person. But there's fear holding them back, fear of rejection, fear that you've moved on, and fear that they've lost you forever. Still, their desire to reconnect grows stronger each day. They are visualizing conversations, imagining reconciliation, and hoping the universe gives them a sign that it's not too late. This period of separation, though painful, is transforming both of you in profound ways. While you have grown stronger, more self-aware, and emotionally balanced, your person is being forced to confront their emotional immaturity and the choices that led to your distance. In a sense, your silence and detachment are helping them grow. They are realizing the depth of their feelings for you and understanding that true love cannot be taken for granted. Sooner or later, they will try to make their way back to you, not out of loneliness, but out of genuine love and a desire to rebuild what was lost. They now see you as their guiding light, their home, and the one person who truly understood them. The journey may have been painful, but it's leading both of you toward healing, growth, and perhaps even a new beginning, one built on understanding, honesty, and mutual respect. I know that with you, I can accomplish anything. Every time I think about us, I feel a strength inside me that I've never known before. It's as if your presence alone awakens something powerful within me, something that reminds me of what I'm capable of what life can be when it's lived with purpose, love, and partnership. Yet, it hurts deeply to be separated from you. It's painful to wake up each day and replay the scenes in my mind of what could have been, to imagine a reality that feels so close yet remains out of reach. Sometimes, it feels as though I'm living in two worlds, the one that exists without you, and the one my heart knows is meant to be with you. Even in this ache, I hold on to the certainty that together, we could be unstoppable. There is a power in the connection we share, something that feels sacred and unbreakable, even across distance or time. I can see our future so vividly, our shared mission, the family we would build, the love that would guide us through every challenge. I picture us building a life that isn't just comfortable, but meaningful, one rooted in compassion, creativity, and purpose. I see our children laughing, our home filled with warmth and peace, and the kind of love that makes people believe in soulmates. I see myself waking up next to you every morning, watching the sunlight fall softly across your face, feeling grateful beyond words that I get to experience life by your side. From the very first moment you stepped into my life, something within me shifted. It was as though the world tilted slightly on its axis, and suddenly everything looked different. The moment our eyes met, I knew something extraordinary had just happened. It wasn't just attraction, it was recognition. It felt like my soul had been searching for you, and in that instant, it finally found its way home. You moved toward me with an ease that felt both familiar and fated, as if this moment had already been written long before we ever met. When you stood in front of me, something inside me opened up completely. My heart expanded in ways I didn't think were possible, and I knew, with absolute certainty, that you were someone who would change my life forever. It felt like coming home, not just to you, but to myself. For so long, I had wandered through relationships that never quite fit, trying to find meaning in connections that left me feeling unseen and unfulfilled. I poured my heart into people who couldn't meet me where I was, and time after time, I ended up carrying the weight of disappointment, wondering if real love was simply a dream. There were nights when I lay awake, questioning everything. I'd ask myself if I was expecting too much, if maybe love wasn't meant to feel the way I imagined. I watched others find their perfect person and wondered why it seemed so effortless for them, while I was left picking up the pieces of my own broken expectations. But when you appeared, all of that pain began to make sense. Suddenly, the heartbreaks and the lonely nights no longer felt wasted. They had been preparing me for you, for the depth, honesty, and magic that our connection carries. Every failed relationship, every tear, every moment of doubt had been guiding me here, to this exact moment where I could recognize what real love truly feels like. You are the reason I understand why things never worked out before, because nothing and no one could compare to what I feel with you. Being apart from you now is one of the hardest things I've ever experienced. There are days when I feel the weight of your absence so heavily that it takes my breath away. I catch myself reaching for you, wanting to share the smallest details of my day, to laugh with you, to feel your arms around me. Yet even in the silence, I feel your presence. It's as if your energy still lingers in every part of my life, reminding me that what we have is real, even when we're apart. I hold on to that faith because I know this kind of connection doesn't happen by accident. It's rare, sacred, and worth every ounce of patience and effort it takes to nurture it. You've changed me in ways I never expected. You've shown me how powerful vulnerability can be, how opening your heart, even when it's risky, can lead to the most beautiful kind of growth. You've taught me to see love not as something that limits or confines, but as something that expands and frees the soul. Because of you, I've learned that true love isn't about perfection, it's about presence, understanding, and the quiet strength of two people choosing each other over and over again. When I think about the life ahead, I can see it so clearly, our laughter echoing through our home, our dreams unfolding one by one, the simple joy of waking up and knowing we are exactly where we're meant to be. I see us growing old together, still teasing each other, still holding hands, still grateful for every moment we've shared. And even now, in this season of separation, I carry that vision close to my heart. It keeps me strong, reminds me that love like ours doesn't fade with time or distance, it only deepens. So yes, it hurts to be apart. It hurts to think of what might never be. But more than that, I'm grateful that I met you, grateful that I got to experience something so pure and transformative. You've shown me what it means to truly come home, both to another person and to myself. And no matter where life takes us, that truth will always remain. The moment I met you, everything finally made sense. All the struggles and complexities you both have faced throughout this connection have not been in vain. Every challenge, every misunderstanding, and every emotional storm has played a profound role in shaping both of your paths. Your partner has begun to realize the depth of your strength and resilience, recognizing how much you have endured along this journey. Through every moment of uncertainty and pain, you continue to hold on to patience, compassion, and faith, qualities that have not gone unnoticed. Your partner now understands that it wasn't just about enduring the hard times, but about the grace with which you carried yourself through them. They see how you never allowed bitterness to consume you, even when things felt unfair or overwhelming. Instead, you chose growth over resentment, forgiveness over anger, and love over ego. This realization has been a humbling experience for your partner. They have begun to see how far they strayed from their true essence, their soul's path, when they allowed fear, confusion, or external influences to cloud their judgment. They now understand that your presence has always been more than just comforting, it has been transformative. You have acted as a mirror, reflecting back to them the parts of themselves they tried to suppress or ignore. Your light has shown them what true connection, compassion, and integrity look like. Even in times of silence or separation, your energy continues to guide them toward healing and self-awareness. It's becoming increasingly clear to them that your influence was never about control or expectation, it was about awakening. You have shown them what it means to love selflessly, to forgive deeply, and to walk through the darkest tunnels without losing hope. Your maturity and loyalty have set you apart from others they have encountered. They can see now that while many people may speak of love, very few embody it with the same quiet strength and consistency that you do. In your patience, they have found inspiration. In your loyalty, they have found faith. As you continue to evolve and realign yourself with your higher purpose, your partner senses this shift even from a distance. They may not always express it, but they are watching you grow, perhaps silently, perhaps from afar, but always with admiration and a mix of regret and hope. They are witnessing you transform your pain into power, your lessons into wisdom, and your silence into strength. This transformation is not only changing your own reality but also creating a ripple effect in theirs. Your energy, whether consciously or unconsciously, continues to inspire their own healing journey. They want you to know that they are truly working on themselves. It may not always be visible on the surface, but within their heart and soul, deep transformation is taking place. They are learning to face their shadows, the fears, insecurities, and emotional wounds that once caused distance and confusion between you. Slowly, they are beginning to understand the importance of emotional balance, authenticity, and spiritual growth. Though progress may seem slow, they are genuinely striving to become the version of themselves that this connection has inspired them to be. This current period of silence or separation is not a punishment, it is a sacred pause. It is the universe's way of allowing both of you to heal, evolve, and realign with your true paths. Transformation is occurring within both of you, often in ways that are unseen but deeply felt. You may notice shifts in your emotions, perspectives, or even your energy levels, signs that you are shedding old patterns and stepping into a more aligned version of yourself. Likewise, your partner is being guided through their own awakening, learning hard lessons that are shaping them into someone more grounded, aware, and capable of love. Though distance may currently separate you, this journey has always been about something much deeper than physical proximity. It has been about spiritual growth, divine timing, and the evolution of the soul. Both of you are being called to trust in the unseen, to have faith that the universe knows what it's doing. What is real and divinely guided can never be broken, not by misunderstandings, not by fear, and certainly not by external forces. True connections are not fragile, they bend and stretch through time and distance, but they never truly break. They are built on something eternal, something that transcends circumstance and ego. You are being reminded that divine timing is never wrong. Every delay, every detour, and every moment of silence serves a purpose. The universe is working behind the scenes, aligning everything for the highest good of both souls involved. Continue focusing on your healing, your growth, and your inner peace. Your energy is magnetic, it draws in what is meant for you and repels what is not. As you raise your vibration, you naturally attract experiences and people who match that energy, including your partner if they are meant to walk beside you again. This journey is not only about reunion or resolution, it's about transformation. Both of you are being guided to step into higher versions of yourselves, to release old wounds, and to rediscover love in its purest form. Trust that everything unfolding is leading you closer to your divine purpose, whether together or apart. Love that is real, soulful, and divinely guided will always find its way back, no matter how long the road or how wide the distance.